Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make this beautiful tote bag. So please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube membership because I'm going to be dropping a new video there soon and it's going to be detailed. Please don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification button for more updates. So for this gorgeous bag, I'm going to be using 15 inches length, 16 inches wide. For the weight it is 16, for the length it is 15. I later changed the measurement. This particular video, it was I gave it to one of my students to, she's new, so I gave her to try. I told her to try and make a tote bag. So yeah, she made a little bit of mistake, so we had to just round it up with another design totally. So I then changed the measurement from the previous one, 14 by whatever, to 15 by 16. So the measurement you should use is, the length is 15, the weight is 16. I'm going to repeat again. The length is 15, the weight is 16 inches. So you're going to make it in two places, which is the front panel and the back panel. So the front panel is 15 by 16, the back panel is 15 by 16, 15 for the length and 16 for the weight. Now the next step is to mark where you have your button. So for the bottom aspect, the measurement is 1.5 inches for the weight and 1.5 inches for the height. You can say it's 1.5. I'm going to mark 1.5 here, and for the other part I'm going to mark 1.5, and I'm going to mark another 1.5. Then I'm going to join all the markings together. Join the lines together. Okay, so if you want to bring out your 1.5, you have to bring it out from each of the panels, which is the front and the back. So the front panel will be 1.5 and the back panel will be 1.5. So automatically that is 3 inches. So this is the handle strap measurement. For the handle, I'm going to be using 2.5 inches for the width. Yeah, for the wideness, 2.5 inches, and for the length I'm going to be using 14 inches. 14 inches for the length of my tote bag handle. So for the bottom part, I forgot to mark out the 0.5 inch which I'm going to be stitching. I mean the seam allowance, the 0.5 seam allowance which I'm going to be stitching inside. So I'm going to add 0.5 to the height, not to the weight. The weight still remain is 1.5. The weight still remain 1.5, but the height is going to be 2 inches. 2 inches height, 1.5 for the width. If you have any questions, please don't forget to drop your questions under the comment section. And also guys, if you find this video interesting, kindly give us a beautiful like and a nice comment. Please don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to click on the notification button for more updates, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube membership for exclusive content. So she started with this fabric, and she actually cut it out. This is another fabric, another second fabric which is going to be cutting out for this particular bag. So now the next thing I'm going to be doing is you stitch the bottom by 0.5. Stitch the bottom by 0.5, and after you finish stitching the bottom, then you stitch the sides. Okay, so this is the long strap. I'm going to be marking out 0.25 from the long edge, from the long edge of my strap. So I'm going to be folding using the 0.25. So fold on the line using 0.25, and I'm going to repeat the same thing on the other strap of my bag. The next step is to stitch using 1/8. Now I'm going to stitch the side by 0.25. 0.25. This is a fabric which I'm going to I'm going to use to complete the project. So now I'm going to be interfacing this, and the main reason I am interfacing it is because the fabric is stretching. So I want it to stop stretching, and that is why I interface it. So please don't do this to your own fabric if it is not stretching. And now I'm going to take the right side of the band and the right side of my lining and glue them together in stitch. The reason I am gluing it together, you necessarily don't need it. You can just use your clip to to hold them in place. But the main reason I am using glue is because I want it to be neat when I'm stitching, and I don't want it to stretch. Okay, so I'm going to glue them, and I'm going to stitch using using a zero point 0.5. I'm going to stitch using a zero point 0.5, and I'm going to top stitch by using 1/8. So for the lining, the height is 14. I mean, the length is 14 and the width is 16 inches for the main lining. Now for the band, the length is 2 inches and the width is 16 inches. Okay, so now I'm going to stitch the side of my lining using a 0.25. For the placement of the undo, I'm going to be using 4 inches, 4 inches from the width. And to place your undo, I actually used 1 inch, like I tuck in 1 inch. So I'm just going to cut out the excess later. I'm going to cut it out. So like I said, from the width I used 4 inches. So I'm stitching the side by a 0.25. After stitching it, I'm going to apply glue to the wrong side of the band, and I'm going to fold to meet. Don't forget that you're going to draw a 1 inch line, so you're going to fold to meet the 1 inch line. The next step of the lining is to stitch the bottom. The bottom measurement is 0.5. So you're going to stitch using a 0.5 seam allowance. So for the bottom corners, I'm going to be stitching using 1/8. 1/8. It is the same thing as a 0.1. Okay, so I'm almost through with this bag. I'm going to apply glue to the lining and also to the exterior part, and I'm going to stitch. But lest I forget, I still need to install my magnetic snap. Oh my god. And I've already, okay, so I'm going to look for the center of the lining. Yeah, I'm going to look for the center of the lining, and I'm going to install my magnetic snap. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for your love. Thank you so much for subscribing. Guys, thank you so much for always watching my videos, commenting and sharing my videos. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube membership. Thank you. I love you all.